My name is Jesushan. This is my channel, My First Like a Tarot. This is my next 24 hours general readings. Thanks for the like so far, thanks for the subscribe. If the reading resonates and it's not necessarily for you, share it to a friend if need be. Would really appreciate it. How I just do the readings is I just take 3 cards from the right away tarot deck, excuse me. From the right away tarot deck, and then I just take 1 card from the angel at sigil to like filter like what angel around here, as well as that deck does deal with triggering the subconscious mind as well. So that's coming with handy. Next 24 hours. The first card is the Wheel of Fortune card. So the forces behind the scenes working like in your favor. If this, but that's the first card, so I don't know if the reading could be resting. You wouldn't know if the reading resonates with you yet. But the Wheel of Fortune is good energy, is positive energy, is good luck, is unexpected luck, stuff like that. Once I get the second card, I'll show you. Okay, so the first card, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm feeling as though this is like being like able to like push the negative thoughts, or like actually like more focus on a positive aspect. Or it could be that you're just getting like out of the blue like a new idea or a new venture, basically something new. That is the idea that you will be fortunate enough. It's like it's out of the blue, or it's like not something as regular, but you could be fortunate to like bring like eventually like an income, or just like a new idea in general, to work or working towards something, or a project or something like that. So then the next card is the Queen of Wands. So there's an energy that would most likely be around here, that is somebody who does sleep around a little bit, honestly. But somebody who does seem distant though, because this card, like the black card, this person does, or this person could just like it in general. I hear like somebody go find it's not going to mean the words that I whatever that mean. If I can be for one person in particular. The next card is the Nine of Swords, which is nightmare and stuff not going as planned. Nightmares like not being able to sleep properly, stuff like that. The Wheel of Fortune show me like somebody, ancestors, like finally sitting down on a matter, like finally taking up a matter. Like the cosmos, the energies that is deal with balancing life on a regular, like finally, I don't know, like putting itself in a situation to help somebody, if that makes any sense, so if that resonates with you. So the next card is from the Angel at Sigil, is Raziel, Humility. So this just saying that what I'm feeling more likely from the card is that when the situation arises, even though this might be like something positive, it might be big, it could be small to you, or just to your circle. It could be something again like out of the usual, something different, something unexpected, something that somebody wouldn't have thought somebody would have think of to do. But like for some reason, the Wheel of Fortune around you, the good energy around you, and it work out for you if it resonates with you. It could be that in a workspace that you have somebody, a Queen of Wands energy, a feminine energy that could be, I feel like you're prying for some reason, like that. I just see it as a here, like this Queen of Wands prying, and yeah, I hear like gossip, stuff like that. And this person, you could be like going this play on your mind, and it's like affecting your sleep, like getting your bad dreams, like restless nights, stuff like that. And like coming into the situation where you get this unexpected blessing or this good fortune is like, just remember to stay like humble, and try to keep like grounded yourself and keep checking in on yourself, because if this is a new opportunity again and it blew up bigger than you think that it would have, or you get more than expected like out of the situation or out of the idea, like just like people will see it like even though you're just generally happy, like if you just genuinely like proud of yourself and want to show yourself like, yeah, we did something and we should be celebrating, because honestly like I really not making it up. Okay, so no, I didn't see it, sorry about that. And celebrating and stuff, like still try to be like a little aware of the people emotions and the way how people feel and see in this situation. Like you don't want it to be like, even though you're sharing the good news or whatever, you don't want it to be like you're rubbing it in people's face, stuff like that. So before we clarify, I just want to read Raziel. So humility. Raziel, as the archangel of the divine mysteries, reminds us of the acute need to embrace the modest opinion of our own power in relation to the majesty of Mother Earth and the cosmos. For as we develop and individuate our personal power, evolving into our personal sovereignty, we often inflate our ego, which then needs the equipoise of a humble caress, just so that we may be reminded of who we truly are in soul. Therefore, gaze on the enormity of the great redwood tree, the tallest and largest tree that grows on the blue planet, which the child hugs with ample humility. This reminds us of the living grace of loving regard. Have you faltered on life's path through a lack of humility? If so, be reminded Raziel heart sees all, just as during your life review, when passing into spirit, you will similarly feel the scrutiny of such a stroke. Measure your conduct, see that Raziel forgives you, and from a crestfallen state, you will grow into developing this peerless virtue. For humility is the lodestar of the spiritual temple, without which we cannot surrender to the higher order. So become as meek as a child, drawing forth pure innocence. Chant He in the sixth chakra of the brow ajna to encourage objectivity and spiritual insight upon the path of resolution, and study the heart sigil of this glorious angel for extra blessings. So, sorry about the little stumbling, but yeah. This could be that which is that if you're probably like getting into a new position as well, like you already know like the situation that you're getting into, and you feel like it will be beneficial and stuff like that. Like still like try to stay humble even though you're going in, because again like you might be going into a space where it's are new people and like you might be the newest person and you used to like have more say on them and stuff like that, and that would, some people would just be naturally uncomfortable with that. That's just how it is. But you in yourself like stay humble, because again it did say like when we pass a certain obstacle or we went beyond we normal limits or stuff like that, the ego does tend to want to inflate and want to take credit and stuff like that. And just as simple as just staying grounded could like show the universe, well, no, you can't handle this, or you can't handle like the stuff that is sending to you, and it wouldn't send more, or the fact that you could react to it and still stay humble and maybe like turn back and help people and stuff like that, like that would actually like encourage, because then you'll be giving out positive energy and that would encourage positive energy back. So I guess that is that way if it resonating with you basically. So to cards to clarify the wheel of fortune. So I'll take the one that went myself. Not really feeling like any reverse energies. 6 of Wands, Six of Pentacles, sorry. So the Six of Pentacles does talk about generosity, give and take. You could be, I'm feeling like if that's what I wanted to say, so I'll take that. You could be, again, being somebody, Red Cross, or somebody could be your Red Cross or help you out in a situation. I don't mean it in a bad way. Or help you out in a situation financially. It could be financially, it could be just emotional, it could just be showing that the care, it could just be like picture something card coming across. Like it could be that something negative might happen to you and you might like go all up in your head and you might feel like you wouldn't get justice for it, or you wouldn't like, or like you go ask the universe like, why me, you know, that kind of way. And then like further down in the day, or like could spirit is working its own time, so I'm not even gonna try to justify a time frame, but like some other time, like something happened to you good and like you remember that time, and it's like that could be like your balancing on the scales for some people. So then the next card is the Ace of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. So this next 24 hours general, this opportunity, this positive energy being on your side and stuff could bring you into a situation, or bring you into something where I'm too much trying to take anyone away myself. Bring you into something that make you feel emotionally excited again. You will feel like if you accomplish something, for who this resonates, unless who didn't resonate with everybody. So just like watch your ego. That's the main message from this next 24 hours. And then the card to clarify the Queen of Wands is the Seven of Pentacles. Craftsmanship, fine tuning, going in and like knowing the details, working on the details of things, like finishing, like doing work to like a final degree basically. So the next 24 hours, this could be that this opportunity or this new idea or just the figure to go towards in this new direction could like really be allowing somebody to hone in and really, yeah, like let's see how that can come out, right? Like, and then to clarify, the Seven of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles, financial stability, a lot of money basically, because the Pentacles does deal with money, you know. Again though, I'm going back to like how it's this old guy here, like kind of I feel like if again I hearing that with like prying on these two people conversation, the old kid, so the old guy in this corner, if you make out the hair, and like he just there prying on these people conversation, and these people happy, these people are the dogs, these people are the pets, these people, or this couple, or these whatever, you know. They like real content, they like, you know, caught up in conversation, it looking like, and this person just prying, just keep hearing somebody prying, and like you, I feel like if you know this person prying, clarify the Nine of Swords, like sleepless nights, bad dreams, restless sleep, whatever it is, playing your mind, following you into sleep state basically. Okay, for a few people, this could just be that some people can't believe like this existed anymore. I'm just one of those people, honestly, because I went through certain situations where it's like, you know, Ten of Cups energy, financial, emotional, nice energy to be around. Like, you know, like you're just home and you're just content, like the energy just flowing. Like you could just go out in the yard, you could go in the pond, you could go out here, they have like a big shed. And you know, it's like everybody just like togetherness, honestly. So some people, if you're in two little scenarios, so it could be that some people can't believe that actually coming into like contact with us. Some people is like somebody prying on the business and keep talking. And it's like, you know, but like people don't believe you. Whoever it resonates with. And it's like you're having like fears that that talk could reach back to, okay, so it's this spirit now. So that's just what I'm feeling. That this talk or this whoever it is spreading or prying could I hear something, overhear something, take it the wrong way and carry it to the wrong sort of people. Yes. That is what I'm feeling, and you're feeling like if that could mess up like the Ten of Cups, which is like one of the best cards. Fulfillment basically. Being as content as you could be. So one more card to clarify, like the Ten of Cups, why? Okay. Okay, So the Page of Cups does represent somebody who naive, somebody who young. Okay, just get one more card, please. Somebody who young, somebody who does be up to mischief, honestly. Like, that's the easiest way to explain this card. Okay, so the Empress card and the Death card, two major arcanas. Again, for with underneath the deck, the Sun card. I don't want to keep like this reading too long. If it resonates with you so far, like, subscribe, share the video if it might not be resonating with you, but you might know somebody who's going through something like that. You might have ideas and they like don't really like to talk about it because they're not sure like how you could be perceived or something, or somebody who does think out of the box. Like, that is the kind of energy I was feeling. It might be resonating with you if you're dealing with a feminine energy or somebody or a female who like to pry into your business. Because I saw that Queen of Wands different readings, the cards will be represented differently, but that's how I was feeling that cards, and again with how the cards line up, that's just how I was feeling it. Because you had two Pentacle cards, Seven of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. 10 and 7 is 17. 7 and 1 is 8. 8 is the universal number, right? So that could mean like, because I just was feeling it intuitively. I don't really normally like lock down on numbers, but intuitively I was feeling like if it's 8, because we know in your spiritual how you just read numbers and you just break it down to the first number, which is could be 8, which is the universal number, which means I feeling like if this person could be like in the flow of the work. Again, 7 of Pentacles is fine tuning, like going into the details, like making masterpieces basically, but going into reconciling in yourself to like really allow your flow basically. Because again, 7 and 10, 17, 7 and 1 is 8. That's the universal number. If you even watch the number itself, it shows the loop, like literally. And like while it is you working on this and trying to bring in this financial stability, what really matters right now because of the way how the place is and stuff like that, as well as seeing about the family, because we are the family talking here. But the financial aspect is like a major aspect. A lot of people would be forced and should be taken more seriously now. Again, so that's like why, even though you're thinking out of the box, like now is the time to like still talk up and thing, because it's so crazy. It was like you never know what could really like be for you basically. So anyways, again, and then it had the 9 of Swords, which is like restless sleep, uneasy sleep, not restful sleep, like you're not sleeping properly, that kind of stuff. That could just be again this person like can't believe like the Empress card come about, or can't believe like a situation ended, because the Death card is talk about unexpected change, but change that you can't really like get away from. The number 3 could be significant. It is to me, so I don't know. It might be to you. The Empress card is all things feminine, the divine feminine energy. She's like the Queen of Cups. She knows she boundaries. She knows how to communicate emotionally. She knows how to stand she ground. She knows how to sit still, look pretty, and she knows how to manage her finances as well. So it could just be that somebody gets something and they can actually believe it, which does happen. Just feeling like if I need to take one more card. Literally, oh my goodness. Like, I don't mean to be like that, but I literally hear into it. You know that Queen of Wands energy? This person could have like a inflated ego, and so this could be the position that you're looking to take, and this person could already have like a deflated ego. So it could be maybe physically, hopefully not physically, but it could be that this person's time in that position like coming to an end, and it was just a feminine energy there or a female figure, and it coming to an end because this person had a inflated ego. And that is why now that the energies and the stuff changing and the place, the way of service and thing want to be done now in the world changing, like they were somebody who could actually like spirit calling to somebody to be there who not as ego oriented or who has like in these low vibrations and stuff like that, because it's good ideas, but at the same time, like once the energies that you're so wrong, whatever it is you're trying to grow with, whatever it is you feed, well, I mean, you just literally feed plants manure, which is shit, but I really want to say, like, whatever it is you feed your child or the baby or your project or your energy to, is like where you would harvest eventually. And like that person ego was like big, and they just don't want your ego to be like that, because again that could depends on how long you hold that position for. If they You could come and change the whole dynamic of the company basically. Yeah, will make me like reach to that whole thing, because this could be somebody specific, and I was really like glad that you make it down to this far, because this message will be specifically for you, because there's just confirmation on yes. You might be the kind of ones right now. You might be the person who does keep yourself distant, who always look like if you're up in your thoughts and wondering about new moves to make. And Seven of Swords, it just might have people around you that not. I was saying this from the beginning, that who carrying news, who carrying gossip, who sneaking about, who listening to hear things, and some things they might take wrong on purpose, or some things they might actually, or they might just be saying things that they overheard that too much, they're just talking too much. Basically, you're just feeling like you're somebody up in your business. Just to allow your ego to get anything. And even if it does, just check yourself, bring yourself back down. At the end of the day, we're all human. You have a right to be proud of if you accomplish something, or if you get accepted for a new position or a different position or a higher position, or you just get a job on a whole. But at the same time, again, just watch your ego, because people just watch that. So, thank you so much. That was your next 24 hours general readings. Like, subscribe, share. It's free, and I would really appreciate it. Treat each other with love, guys.